Our next story, of course, is a protest movement that's sweeping the country. It's called No Kings. Take a look. Last weekend, a third No Kings demonstration came to more than 3,000 sites nationwide. Florida had more than 60 locations, with Tampa Bay seeing some of the heaviest activity. Rallies were held in Hillsborough and Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Sarasota counties. South Florida also hosted events from Miami's Little Havana to Fort Lauderdale and Sunrise. I'd like to start with you, Travis. Tell us your thoughts as
It doesn't sound very decentralized. You know, these big groups, these big leftist groups are funneling money into it. It's not this organic thing that just came about. It was all driven by the Soroses of the world and those types of organizations that are behind it.
Well, you know, it's funny because I'm still waiting for Soros's check. You know, supposedly I'm paid to go show
Were you
up
out there?
No, I
You
wasn't.
know what?
I
I was out there with. I was out there
the
just
last
to
time
watch.
we had, and it was. And listen, your Trump buddy showed up with their flags too. You know,
Really?
Trump people showed up too to
I didn't
counter
go.
protest.
I don't know.
Well, but the fact of the matter is, the people are just generally frustrated. This is their opportunity to get all this steam out of their system.
I'm all for it.
Right? And we supposedly live in a free country where people can express how they feel, and this is their opportunity. But I'm warning you, this is a harbinger of things to come.
100%.
This is including these special
That's
elections.
what you got. If you've got a bunch of elderly boomers who are upset
Listen,
out there,
we have
that's what the bulk of the crowd.
We had two special elections that just happened here in
That's
Florida,
exactly right.
and they were bloody for the Republicans. So
That wasn't
you know what,
because
let me
of
hop in.
because
Just
it ain't
buckle up.
national.
This is good. It's coming.
Protests and polls are indicators of a midterm election.
Right.
Protests, second largest protest, no matter what the numbers are, we saw it. I was out there with students who wanted to experience democracy in a nonpartisan way. And you know who we saw that was different than the first two No Kings? We saw Republicans who had anti-war signs. So the protest was growing in a nonpartisan way. So I don't think Republicans necessarily anticipated that. But polling, listen, Republicans are polling at 36% favorability going into a midterm election. With this kind of the second largest protest, that's a rocky road to the midterm elections, and no amount of manipulating third-party registration, no structural advantage for Republicans is going to necessarily interfere with that.
Catherine?
It's true.
Well, just a point of fact, too. It's not just boomers. I mean, I've been out to a couple of these, and it's certainly all age ranges. And I think something interesting I've noticed is that there's all kinds of folks saying that this is the first protest they've been to, or at least I didn't go to Saturdays, but at least at prior protests I've covered. So
polls and protests translate into voters in the midterm elections. So we'll know in November.
They like to say that there's no king. The fact that you can go out and protest, there's no king.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
All
It's a
right.
free